Michigan State faculty, staff, our family, friends, and distinguished guests. I first want to begin with a confession. This particular portion of the ceremony is by far one of my favorites, as it's the time that I usually engage in the art of people watching. From the moment the speaker steps to the podium to the very last seconds of their address, I find myself entertained not by the speaker, but by the unique yet intriguing facial expressions of the audience and their interactions between one another. I even go so far as distracting those around me by pointing out things I find amusing, like the man in the corner sleeping, the little boys hand the program to shred, or the number of people texting, tweeting, and hashtagging MSU graduation right this very minute. Aren't we all guilty of this? Since this has been my experience at graduation, there are three things you can readily assume about me this morning. Karma decided it was time for me to remain attentive throughout this portion of the ceremony. Two, I have absolutely no cliche proverbs to quote from previous graduations. And three, while up here, I will be keeping an eye out on my fellow people watchers. Let's find that reception. With that disclaimer out the way, let's proceed. Our work begins with a book. As a young girl, and even now, I love to hear the story of my birth. According to my mom, the doctor had to literally catch me because I came flying out ready to take on the world. Her voice has been one of the many voices that has led me to this very moment. Obtaining a professional degree from the most prestigious school of social work in the nation. Now, that may sound a little biased, but for those of you who agree, go green. It's because of earlier voices of encouragement that I was able to develop my own voice to advocate for resources, support our community, and ultimately pursue my dream of revolutionizing the food industry in order to build healthier families and communities. Their voices are crying out, and it's time for me to take action. So my question to you, fellow graduates, is who will influence your work? Will it be the voice inside your head that tells you you can when you feel like you can't? Or the voice of a friend needing you to listen and provide support without judgment? Will it be the voice of a child being bullied at school? Or the voice of a grandparent suffering abuse at their nursing facility? How about the voice of a young mother who has been deemed neglectful because she lacks the necessary resources to adequately care for her child? Or the voices of the community that is being overtaken by poverty and crime? It may even be the voices of our professors, hounding the principles of cultural competence, evidence-based practice, and good old APA writing. Actually, we all might need a little rehab from APA. My point is that each of us has a voice, and we have obligations not only to our profession, but to ourselves and to our community to respond to the needs of those around us with their voice. At an early age, we learned that famous line, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt us. But class of 2013, we know better, don't we? Words matter, especially as social workers, as we are often tasked to give our words to the voiceless and the invisible. And this is where our work begins. Throughout the last 2 to 4 years, that may seem like 4 to 8 for some, our courses, school activities, international learning opportunities, and internship experiences have played a role in shaping our voices and have laid the foundation of professionals we aspire to be. While we might not mind getting farewell to tuition payments, tedious assignments, field seminar meetings, or frustrating group work, these experiences will be invaluable to us as they become the stepping stones upon which we launch our careers. So no matter where your voice began or what path you decide to take after today, it is my hope that you, graduates, family, friends, and faculty too, be a voice for others. Let's continue to challenge the inequalities of this world. And together, the class of 2013 at Michigan State University School of Social Work will create change, one individual, one organization, and one community at a time. Now, that's enough of the lecture. But today, let's use our voices to celebrate all of our personal and professional accomplishments during our tenure here at MSU. We survived stats and passed our research in these classes. Woo-hoo! To express our gratitude to our professors and those a part of the community who have challenged and perfected us, what would we do without you? To acknowledge our families and friends who have supported us along the way, keeping in mind Mom and Dad are probably expecting repayment of those short-term loans right about now. And last but certainly not least, let's use our voices to party. You've earned it, and we're entitled to at least one stress-free weekend. So live it up until Monday morning, and then let's celebrate. and prepare to enter the world as a human service professional of our voices and causes. Congratulations, Sergeant Tupac.